Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of the Sketchy Lounge. Today I have Ruben Najera. He's the owner of MetaHumans Comic Shop. He's a professional skateboarder, and he's got a lot of cool things going on right now. I don't know if you've stopped by the shop, but if you get the chance, go down there. And what do you got going on right now at MetaHumans? I know I mentioned you did have something going on, but
Yeah, right now, I'll break the news right here. Actually, this will be the first place I do it. It's a Sketchy Lounge exclusive. First off, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, man.
We go way back. But yeah, here's a little cool breaking news. Image Comics picked 100 stores in the world. Image Comics, if you're not familiar with it, they do The Walking Dead. They do Saga.
No way.
They do. Man, right now they're doing Die, Die, Die. That's Robert Kirkman's new book.
Mm.
Yeah, they chose us as one of 100 stores to do a limited edition Walking Dead #1 reprint store variant. And it's coming out in October. There's only going to be 500 copies. And MetaHumans Comics in El Centro, California was picked as one of the stores to have this variant. So it's really cool. It's basically a reprint of the first Walking Dead ever comic book, but it's essentially got like a exclusive cover. So it has Rick Grimes, if anyone's familiar with the show. Rick Grimes is like the main dude in Walking Dead, and he's walking in like this post-apocalyptic like strip mall, and there's this abandoned, broken comic book store, and in the glass it's all shattered, and it says MetaHumans Comics on it. It has our logo.
No
on
way,
it.
so it's gonna have your logo on the.
Our logo is
that.
on the book.
Wow, no way.
Yeah,
That's
so
sick.
people who are gonna collect them, they're probably gonna try to get like the different 100 stores that got them.
Also, every single store's got their logo.
Yeah,
No wonder.
Yeah,
It's
so there's
super
100 different
exclusive.
stores, and each of those 100 stores only has 500 copies. So we're only gonna have 500 copies of the book. So it'll be like not only our store exclusive, but it'll be like our convention exclusive, basically until it sells out, and then you can't get another one, you know?
No way.
So it's pretty cool. It has our store logo on the front, and then when you flip it over, it has like our store address, like on the bottom left corner, and it says Walking Dead, because it's the anniversary. It's like 15 years, I believe. So it has like a little emblem in the back,
Dude.
and it's pretty big news.
I'd be super
Yeah,
stoked
nothing
to
in
see that.
Imperial, dude. I had to like do NDA agreements and all this other stuff and sign off and like all these things like for our logo. Of course, I'm gonna be like, dude, take our logo, you know what I mean? But like to get it, because like I was literally like, on the phone with like the guys from like the AMC, Image, pretty cool, dude.
Wow, so I'm guessing you got to go through a lot just to get.
We went through a lot to go
that
because they needed
logo
to
on
make
that
sure, because
exclusive, right.
they're printing it
Uh-huh.
and they're advertising it. So on their site, they'll probably have a list of like the stores that got it, and then people can like go hunt them. So like even people like around the world who don't even know who the heck MetaHumans Comics is, like our store, they'll still going to try to buy our book because it's, one of the few that exists. You know what I mean?
That's
So they'll still be like,
badass.
okay, so I need to get this one. Where's this store at? Oh, Central California. Never heard of it. You know what I mean? Boom. Then they'll try to buy it. But for our local community, it's something that like I think is really badass because, dude, we got a freaking Walking Dead book. You know what I mean?
With the shop's name on
With
it.
the shop's name on it. And like the cool thing is, our MetaHumans Comics logo says Imperial Valley on the bottom. It's like the new
Oh,
shirts.
wow, even better.
So it says MetaHumans Comics Imperial Valley. And it says it on the window of the
That's
Walking Dead book.
So awesome.
Pretty cool, dude. Yeah.
No way. I had no idea they had shop exclusives like
Yeah,
that.
I just broke it right now. This is
Yeah,
like breaking
there
news
we
right
go.
here.
You
Yeah.
guys heard it first right here at the Sketchy
Yeah.
Lounge.
So it'll drop in October. There's this cool event that we do in conjunction with Diamond Comic, the distribution company that sells comic books. It's called Halloween Comic Fest. And basically, anyone can come in, like in their cosplay or whatever, or trick-or-treating. Instead of like giving you candy, there's these like little mini comics that we put in your bag, as long as you're dressed up. So we're doing that again this year. So people can come in, but you can also come in and buy a copy of that exclusive Walking Dead cover.
So last Halloween, were you guys around last Halloween?
Last Halloween, we were in Calexico, our Calexico
And you guys actually had
location.
people come in like dressed
We did,
up
yeah. We had this really, the kid that won last year, his mom made his costume, and he was Predator. And it was made completely out of cardboard, and it was incredible, dude.
No
It
way.
was incredible. It was
I'm pretty
Predator,
sure I
but he
didn't
was
see
made out
that
of
at
cardboard.
the-
Like his, you know what I mean, his claws, and like the only thing he had was like a LED light
Yeah.
that his mom put in, like in the
So it
head.
probably looks super legit.
It
then.
was super legit.
yeah.
You can go on our Instagram page.
And it'll probably be up there.
It's on there.
It's
At
definitely on
MetaHumans
there.
Comics.
Oh,
You
no
can
way.
check it out. That's the kid that won last year.
Yeah, speaking of costumes and stuff like that that reminded me about the cosplay event you guys had at the Comic-Con.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was like
Yeah, so
awesome.
yeah, last year, yeah, we had a good turnout on that
How's
actually.
that how's the next year's
So
turning out
next
so
year's, yeah,
far?
okay, so another thing we're gonna break right here. Imperial Valley Comic Con is returning. It'll be in Imperial, California at Ricochet Center. It's Saturday, February 9th, Sunday, February 10th. So it's the week after Super Bowl. So skip all that madness, right?
Oh right, yeah.
And yeah, 2 days this year instead of one day. Same location, still free parking. Right now, the tickets are about to hit sale next week. So online you'll see them.
Oh, so that's soon.
Yeah, there'll be packages for like double days. You'll get a discount if you get Saturday and Sunday.
Uh-huh.
We have a bunch of special guests that we're gonna have, but we're gonna have different guests on different days. The vendors will probably be the same consistently on both days, but the guests will vary depending on the 2 days. The costume contest this year. Last year we had prizes. This year we're gonna have a cash prize for first place.
Oh, no
So
way.
upping the ante on that. So it's the first cash prize for a cosplay
And last year
contest
you
in
guys
Imperial
had
Valley
some
history.
crazy
Yeah, last year we had
competitors.
some
Like,
really
it
good
was
ones, dude.
amazing. I didn't realize we had that much potential here in the valley
Yeah,
for cosplay.
and this year it's just gonna get even gnarlier. So, yeah, that's gonna be exciting. And the special guests, the big A-list names that we're gonna announce a little farther down the line. Because we're probably gonna get like a billboard or something somewhere around town,
Oh, yeah, of course.
and we'll put them on there. But right now we have a couple of like other celebrities that we're kind of trickling in and adding in. Some that I could mention right now. We have Victoria. She's like one of the WWE diva wrestlers.
Oh, shit.
She goes by Lisa Marino. She's really cool. She's on board. Tracy Lynn Cruz. She's the Yellow Ranger in Power Rangers. I think it's Power Rangers Space.
Oh, one of the OG shows
Yeah.
right there.
So she's gonna be there.
So that's the second yellow Power Ranger, I believe.
Last year we had the Red Ranger, Steve
Yeah.
Cardenas.
No,
Oh, yes,
during the
yes,
series,
yeah,
the
yeah,
series, yes,
uh-huh.
she's the second.
Actually, the third,
third?
because the
Oh, wait.
first Power Ranger was Trini.
Yeah,
She
and
was
they
the-
replaced Trini.
she replaced
okay,
Trini.
during Mighty Morphin. Okay,
They
I thought she
did,
was
yeah.
gone in space.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then this is the next one that follows.
I
So she-
remember when they paid a tribute to her in Power Rangers in Space.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, that was
pretty
pretty
neat.
crazy. Yeah, because she's the only one of the original Rangers that's
one
not
of the
alive
OG
anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy.
And then the other third one that I could probably announce is
Mm-hmm.
Chris Kasama. So he's Scorpion in the Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh shit. Okay.
So far they're all on board right now, and we're doing this really cool thing with Chris where hopefully it pans out, right?
Yeah.
But we're doing this cool little thing where we announce it, and we're gonna do something where he's like, make sure to get over to Imperial Valley Comic Con. I better see you over here. He's gonna be like, get over here, you know.
You always got this
He's gonna
really
do this-
like badass martial arts theme going
Yeah,
on here,
yeah,
with
yeah.
all your guests. It's sick.
So like yeah. Last year we had Nick Palma. He was really cool.
The Ninja
Michelangelo,
Turtle, right?
yeah. So yeah,
That's
this
sick.
year it's gonna be Chris. He's freaking Scorpion. So
Oh.
everyone with all your Scorpion merchandise and stuff, like, dude.
I'm gonna go with my Mortal Kombat VHS.
Yeah.
I still have that thing at my parents'
Yeah.
house.
The cool
somewhere.
thing is like this guy's like legit like martial artist though. He's like
Oh, no way.
legit. Yeah. Like he's like a weapon, dude. He's like a walking weapon, you know? Yeah. Pretty cool, man. Really excited
shit.
about that. And that's just 3 people, dude. I mean, we're gonna have like 40 different special guests that we're gonna bring along. Of course, comic book artists. We have someone we're talking to right now who actually physically works on Batman with DC. So we
The
can't say his
comic
name
book?
until we get
Oh, okay.
he
wow,
like
what is that?
legit is employed by DC Comics.
No way.
So we're talking to him right now, and hopefully that works out, and we'll have him at the Comic-Con too. So that's a lot of Batman stuff people can bring by too. We just got a lot of plans, dude. We
Yeah,
got a lot
dude,
of cool
that's got
stuff.
me excited. I hope everyone shows up to this one. Last
Yeah.
year was, man.
Yeah, this year will be
People
2 days. Though.
underestimated it last year, and this year
That's the
they
thing.
know
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
well, they
amazing.
underestimated because there's never been one. You know? What
Yeah,
I mean?
it's the first one, and it was like
Yeah.
really hard to not live up to, but everyone got like, what's that word I'm trying to find? Like,
I know there's a lot of people that were surprised.
yeah, they got surprised last
Yeah.
year. They're like, holy shit, this is a lot better than I thought for
Yeah.
something that's happened in the valley. So,
Exactly. That's the thing is like it's of course it's not like San Diego Comic-Con, but it's not supposed to be. It's Imperial Valley. It's just something that's like I can't believe this is even going on here.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
thought there'd be a Comic Con here when I was like 11,
Yeah.
looking at Dragon Con and
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah, I actually went to my first Comic Con in 2008, the San Diego Comic Con.
Nice. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still crazy then, but not as crazy as now, right?
It's ridiculous now. I don't even want to go. I'm intimidated.
Now,
to
see, the
go.
problem with it right now is that it's outgrown its space. but it's so fun.
Exactly.
It's an awesome. I love San Diego
I could
Comic Con.
imagine. I mean, the first time I went, I felt like it was packed, and I just saw so many amazing things. I had like a Mach 5 when I went
Yeah,
there. And,
dude, it's super fun, dude. It's just that it became so big that like it outgrew. Like there's some panels that you have to go to like the Hilton Hotel or something like you have to like go across to other places, just because it's so big. But I mean, that's not like a bad thing for them. If
oh,
anything,
heck
for
no,
them, it's
that's
like, dude,
great.
it's doing good. You know
That
what I
might
mean?
happen here
Yeah.
next.
So we're expanding ours to 2 days here, and man, it's gonna be a lot of fun, dude. I'm looking forward to it. I
Holy
really am.
shit, yeah,
So
same here.
yeah.
And other than Comic Con, do you guys have anything else going on at the shop? Like, I know you guys got a Magic the Gathering event next
Yeah,
weekend.
so next Wednesday we got a Magic the Gathering event. We started doing video game tournaments every month. We've been doing like Super Smash Brothers and Dragon Ball Fighters. So yeah, and then we're gonna start doing like different other card games and just kind of give like a home base for like what I mean, the Valley for those kinds of
Yeah,
events and things
there's
like that.
nowhere left right now for
Yeah,
any trading card game. Like
yeah,
there used to be a couple shops here, they're not here anymore, and like you're
yeah,
the last remaining one. So
exactly.
that's pretty good to have a place for everyone like that to play at.
Yeah, Jay, the one who I have managed the store when I'm not there, I just let him run all the card stuff. I'm a comic book dude, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
action figures and stuff, but I let him do all the card stuff. So you could pitch me ideas, and I'll just be like, cool, man, you know what I mean? Make a flyer. I'm just open to it, you know what I mean? I'm just open to like giving a place and a home and a shelter for like different kinds of activities and stuff, you know what I mean? Just all positivity and people just being in there doing something they love. Like I'm all about that, you know?
I've noticed that in the shop you carry a lot of trading card game stuff, comic books. Have you ever been a big video game guy? I've always wanted to
I've
ask.
always been a big like retro video game,
Okay,
but you know what? I
what's
love
the
dabbling with like PS4 and stuff. And
Oh,
my
sweet.
schedule is just so like busy that I swear like I put it down. Like I bought that new Uncharted and the Mass Effect. I think it's Andromeda, the more
Uh,
recent one.
I think so.
I bought them on last Black Friday, right? Because I got them super cheap, right? Because I played every one of those games up before that. I would always like I would try to platinum those games. Like I'm that kind of dude. I try to like when I play a game, like I go all out,
100% all
100%
achievements.
all the time.
Yeah, I
Like I
can't
have
do
to.
that.
You know what I mean? I have those two games. I haven't even taken them out of the shrink wrap.
Holy.
I just have had no
Yeah, no,
time,
I could
dude.
imagine that you're super busy, but
Someday I'll get,
yeah,
it sucks. I mean, it's like, I don't want to, knock on wood, but like,
yeah.
when I get like injured or something skating, like that's
Uh-huh.
when I play the
That's
games.
when you play games.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
here. Like sometimes when I'm too busy to skate,
yeah,
I do hurt my ankles every now and then.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be playing video games a lot. So I'm really big on Skyrim.
Oh, yeah,
I love
yeah. So see,
Skyrim,
I'm
man.
really big on Fallout. So it's
Okay,
Bethesda
yeah,
also.
Bethesda right there too.
So I'm sure I would love Skyrim. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
Skyrim's
But
amazing.
Fallout, I just fell in love with it because, like, I guess growing up here in the Imperial Valley, I just felt like, dude, it's Fallout everywhere.
Yeah, it's
and
just like
shit,
the
you know
vibe.
what I
We
mean?
got Death Claws here too.
Yeah, yeah. So I was like, fuck, yeah, cool, man, you know?
That's sick.
But yeah, like I love, dude, I love games. It's just the time that I have in this world. I need like a clone or something to be able to keep
Feel
up
it.
with everything that like I
Well, that's
have
good.
on my
I
plate.
mean, that's
You know
good
what I mean?
that you stay that busy. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes
Yeah, but I love it
get
though.
bored
I love it
playing
though. You know
games.
what I mean? I grew up Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, dude, all that stuff, dude. I
Oh,
love all that
those
stuff.
systems are
Yeah,
amazing.
like a lot of retro games I love though. Like Jet Force Gemini, Ocarina of Time. Jet Force Gemini is dope. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but that's a
Never played
Jet
that.
Force Gemini. It's so sick. It's
Gem
from Rare.
That's from N64, right? Is it the?
N64, yeah.
I think I saw the cover before. It's like a guy. It looks like Mega Man in the front.
Kind
with
of. It's
green
like
hair.
Starship Troopers. You're killing like aliens
No
and stuff
way.
like
Okay, I've
that.
never played that
Yeah.
one.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, dude, we were
That
actually
one.
talking about Conker's Bad
That's a
Fur Day
hard
before you
game,
got-
but
it's
I
am-
beat that shit. Yeah.
Love that game.
Yeah, I love it though.
So are you guys ever planning to carry any video games at the shop?
Yeah, we actually have some retro games right now.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw a cartridge last time. You guys
Yeah, right now I think it's left like Diddy Kong Racing, and I think I'm about to bring in Resident Evil 2
Oh,
for N64. That game's like for N64 game, it's pretty like scary. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah,
it's
no,
got
it's
like some
eerie.
jump scares.
It's so
Yeah, it's
quiet
eerie.
when you're walking around in that game.
Yeah, I intend to bring more of that stuff in though for sure. Nothing
pretty
like
cool.
newer, but like anything
Yeah, no, older
cartridge.
stuff. There's gotta
Yeah,
be some like retro game appreciation down
yeah,
here.
yeah. I'm gonna be bringing some stuff in like that for sure.
That's exciting too.
Yeah,
Shoot.
so that for sure. But yeah, I've always been a big fan of video games, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what else you got going on so far besides that? Is that everything for the shop?
Yeah, so I mean, skateboarding wise, I just got back from Yuma. We took a skate trip
With Highbox. right?
Highbox.
Okay.
Yeah, so Highbox Clothing and Highbox Skate Shop. I skate for both of them. Yeah, we got like these two new flow kids, and we went on. It was Jay, George, Jared, and Sean and I, and we took a trip to Yuma, Arizona, and we just went filming. We went to this like secret 3 block that's there, that a lot of like heads in Yuma like had kind of like, we've seen them skate it, but no one really wants to say where it's at. You know what I mean? And I just found it off of like Google Maps and stuff because I had like, yeah, I won't get into detail how I found it. Give a secret
blow
spot.
Up the spot.
You go with me, I'll show you where it's at though.
Yeah, no, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, but it's a nice 3 block. It's so sick, dude.
So
yeah,
you're
nice
actually out there
ledges, too.
skating with Highbox.
Yeah, we're out there. We're making
So-
a DVD video.
No way. So how old are you now, Ruben?
I'm 33.
So how's skating? Like I know you're skating like constantly still. How's that taking any toll on your body? I know
I
that
feel
as you get-
everything. Yes, I feel
Yeah.
everything.
I'm starting to feel it in my ankles.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No. Honestly, dude, I feel everything. I'm very very like particular about what I choose to do now, I guess.
Mhm.
Like for instance, like there was like a 3 block there, and I could have like pop shove it, tail grabbed it or something, but I didn't want to because I did that on like the Big Five, like years ago. So like I'm really particular. Like I won't go for that because I've done something bigger. So I'd rather not get hurt doing something.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So I pick my battles now. You know anymore as opposed to when I was younger. I guess I was a little more like reckless and just like just gung ho at it. But
Yeah.
now like I kind of pick my stuff like because I know that I'm older and I feel the pain more. But I got to exert my energy towards like the right tricks. And skateboarding to me has always been about progression and progressing myself. It's never been about like impressing people. It's just been about defeating myself.
Exactly.
That's what it is for me, at least. I mean, everyone has their own thing, but I get really in my head about
Well,
things that I
that's
do.
the addicting part
It's
about
just
it,
I
I
versus
think.
I for me. Like it's like that's really what it is. And like I can't repeat a trick for like a video part and like that. Like I have to outdo myself because if I don't outdo myself, then I'm not content with what I'm doing and I don't want to put the effort into it. So, I try to progress things. I'd much rather try to do like a triple varial flip nose manual and exert all my energy and spend 3 days trying to land that one trick than, and get hurt doing that. At least I was trying something that was moving me forward in my skateboarding, as opposed to like trying something that I've already done or is less than something I've already done. Because at this point, I mean, you
got to keep it fresh.
Yeah,
You
I've
gotta
been
keep-
skating for so long. You know how long I've been skating, dude.
Oh,
That
yeah.
like at this point, I've had like so many different video parts. I've lost count, dude. It's past like 10 different video parts that I've had through the years, and each video part takes like years to make. You know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
gets hard to change it up after that many video parts.
Yeah, so I have to progress it, and and what do you do after a while? Like I always did like double or triple flip stuff like that. And what do you do? Like you have to go to like quadruple, and it gets ridiculous after a while.
Exactly.
So I have to get creative in a sense, and like I think that's why I always got inspired by like watching like a Day One song or something. And you got to a point where the dude started skating rocks and stuff. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because he just had to like do something else.
Yeah, no, you got to get creative with
Exactly,
the
and that's how I feel. I just feel like I'm not doing it to like impress anything. It's just out of my own like boredom, you know what I mean, and my own like self, like just me wanting to feel accomplished. Because that's why I skate. Like every time I land a trick, I go back home and I felt this self accomplishment. I need to feel that. So I try to explain to some people that like, they tell me like, oh, just land this or land this, and it's not like that. Like for me, I've been doing this for so long that I don't think some people understand that like how important it is to me that whatever I put the energy that I have into, it needs to be something fresh and exciting, because that's what skateboarding has always been to me. It's about progressing myself and doing something fresh and exciting. And if something's going to take me 5 hours to get one thing, if it's worth it to me, I'll do it. You know what I mean? And that's what I put my energy towards, just making sure that everything I'm doing is innovative or never been done trick or something that's progressing my skateboarding, because that will make it worthwhile to me.
Oh yeah, exactly. That helps a lot, especially with someone's confidence. And because like when I started skating, anybody that skates, like you want to try a trick that you don't even think you'd ever land before, and you keep trying and trying, and once you land it, it's like
But that's awesome,
Yeah, it's
though.
that certain feeling where it's
Yeah.
just like you never thought you'd do it, and you
Yeah.
do it. So
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, if it's like, for instance, like the first time you landed a varial, that was awesome because like you had never done that the first time.
you
did
never
it.
forget that.
Exactly.
You always
so see,
remember.
the problem is though, I've been doing this for so many years now. Past 2 decades. I mean, when you do 20 years of something, that's a long time. You know what I mean? It's like pretty much more all my life doing it. That like, I don't want to repeat. You know what I mean? My time on this world is limited. You only have one life, and I don't really want to get hurt or waste my time doing something that I've already done, because the exciting, fun part for me is the progression. You know what I mean? Doing something I haven't done, because that makes me feel like my younger self. And it's like, I'm doing this, and it makes that battle more worth it, because I know I'm fighting for something that I want to genuinely do, you know? So even if it was something simple, like, let's say like I suck at like a switch, pop, shove it, right? And I did it over a gap, and like I've never done that. Maybe that's not like a never been done thing. A lot of people can do it like second try or whatever. As long as I haven't done it, then I'll be stoked. You know what I mean? Because at least I progressed my own skating, you know? I don't know if that makes any
No,
sense.
yeah,
But
it completely. This actually got
yeah.
me kind of hyped to look at the new Highbox part, because I haven't seen a part
Yeah.
of yours in a while. I think the last time I saw a part of yours was probably
Yeah, so
Children of the Struggle. I think.
yeah, so the last the last part I had was in here. This one.
Okay, yeah, the
Driscoll's
one.
Octuple. And actually, I was going to say this is one of the things
Yeah,
I was
that
going to...
one's not online. I haven't picked up the DVD yet,
Yeah.
so that's the last part I haven't seen.
So this one right here, I actually got some cool stuff. Got some Sketchy Lounge contest giveaways.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I
you
mean? This one, you can have it, dude,
Oh,
because
sweet.
you haven't
Yeah,
seen it
perfect.
yet.
Yeah, I need
So you
that
can
one.
have that. That's for you. But I got some cool giveaway stuff we'll do a little later.
Yeah,
right?
we could shout that out toward the end. Actually,
Okay.
I wanted to get to the certain part of the show where we have questions from our viewers.
Yeah, cool deal, man.
And
Oh yeah, so everyone listening, stick around so you can
yeah,
win some free stuff.
keep
I got some
watching,
stuff
guys.
to
We
give
will
away.
have a nice little giveaway for you. All right, so first question.
Yeah.
It's gonna be from Leo Chan.
All right.
He's asking.
Leo Chan, he's
Yeah, you know
he
Leo
did the
Chan.
Imperial Valley Rally with you, right?
Exactly.
That's what's up.
That's
What's up, Leo? How
exactly
you
what
doing,
his
man?
That's exactly what his question's about.
Ah,
Like,
okay.
he says, "Will the Valley Rally ever happen again?"
Dude, you know what? Do you guys want it to happen again, dude? Like we did it, and it was, dude, it was so fun. You know, it was like such a fun
Yeah,
contest.
no,
But there was a point, you remember, where like the skate scene started to like kind of die
Yeah,
out.
it dwindled.
It actually died
a
pretty
lot.
much.
Yeah, no,
it did die
I saw
literally.
old pictures of Driscoll's packed as hell.
Yeah.
With everybody over there.
It did die, and so like as that passed, the contest faded. We did like one last year, but we kept it going in something called King of the World.
Okay.
So King of the World was the same thing, but we opened it up to the world. And then we had a team from New York. They're called Skateability. Shout out to Skateability, Mike Francis. And those guys would like win it year after year.
Because no one else would enter.
Like, well,
or-
other people would enter that one because it was the world.
Okay. Oh,
But the Imperial Valley
shit.
Rally one, people weren't entering as much.
Yeah.
So it was
remember
hard.
only
It was
like-
hard to like.
Last one only had like 5-4 teams. I remember.
There was like the final one we had was like 3 teams,
Oh,
and like
shit,
2 of
yeah.
them turned it in. So it's like automatic third place
I
for
remember-
whoever, like, you know what I mean?
I remember the huge list they had back then. That was
When we
it was
started, it was
amazing.
massive.
Yeah,
It was like
huge.
16
and that
teams.
was just the Valley.
That was just the Valley. That was like 16 teams.
Everybody had a skate.
Dude, I'd
team.
love to bring it. Honestly, I'd love to bring it back. Seriously, if we have like the interest, you know what I mean? Game on, man.
Oh, there you
Let's
go.
bring it back.
Hey,
you
we've
know?
all got our old crews getting back together. I actually got.
That's what's up.
a
That's
new-
true,
I
man.
got a new
That's
Dats
true.
team
So,
I'm working on right now.
yeah, man.
so-
I mean, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's bring it back, man.
Yeah,
Let's do
shoot,
something.
maybe.
I'll
We
talk.
might
I'll
have to
talk
do
to Sean.
something.
Maybe I'll do it in collaboration with the store.
Yeah,
you know?
Highbox,
Yeah.
MetaHumans.
Or do it through MetaHumans, and then maybe like
Have
you know, Highbox can make their own little team, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that'd be actually
have the Dats team. You know what
pretty
I mean?
fun.
Like do all these crews and stuff. It'd be
Yeah.
so fun to watch, dude.
That would be sick. Everybody needs that, you know.
Yeah.
It's like a mini skate trip here in the
Yeah,
valley.
yeah, dude. That's what's up, man. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
And let's see, we got another question right here from Daniel Van Vorst. He wants to know biggest influence in skating and to start your own company.
Yeah. So how to start my own company?
No,
How do you start your own
Your
company?
biggest influence in skating and your biggest influence to start your own company.
Okay, so skating. So skating. This starts off a little rough because I had no one that helped me in skating when I first started. It was pretty brutal. Basically, I wanted to be a bunch of skate crews and stuff, and like people used to make fun of me because I would have my little brother with me, like, what do you got this little guy? Look, my little brother became now, right? Everyone's like, hey, you know what I mean? They all hated him before.
Yeah.
They'd make fun of me. I was like, F you guys,
Like, why
I'm
would you
bringing
bring
him
that
with me.
grommet? Yeah, that's
You know what I
exactly how it
mean?
was back then.
Yeah, dude, that's
I
exactly. Everyone
remember.
hated on me because I had him with me, and now everyone's trying to be his friend and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
dude, he blew us away the day when we
Yeah.
took him to an island spot, and we're like,
Oh.
holy shit, he got ollied our whole, like, those planners we would skate around the whole time. Like, he
Yeah.
ollied both of them, like,
yeah.
man, we can't do that.
So I mean, when I started off like that, man, nobody
Yeah.
helped me out, man. So I really like my only like, dude, I didn't really have a freaking influence. To be honest, I started skating because team sports that I played, like the basketball, I was like benched, bullied. The coach would like play his son. I wouldn't
Oh.
even like play. Like it was like I would get yelled at, stuck in left field, like last inning. Like it was just like horrible. I was like just over it. You know what I mean? And I started skating because I could do what I wanted, how I wanted, whenever I wanted.
Exactly.
I didn't even know you can get sponsored. A lot of kids start skating out because I want to be a pro skater or something. I didn't even know that existed, bro. I just skated because like I didn't have to listen anymore. You know what I mean? I just did it because I was like, hey, like it's me. You know what I mean? I can go try whatever the heck I want, learn whatever the heck I want. I could skate however I want, wherever I want, and that's why I did it. You know what I mean? That's why I did it. And every time I would learn a trick, that I would come back home like stoked because I accomplished something. You know what I mean? And that's what it started off with me. But then like I don't know if you guys remember the CCS catalogs.
Oh yeah,
remember I got a CCS catalog. And it had Tony Hawk on the cover of it, and I opened that thing up, and I started seeing names, and I was like, wait, like, there's like, these guys like are pros, you know what I mean? Like a Ken Griffey Jr. on a base, you know, in baseball, like this is like a Tony Hawk birdhouse, and you know what I mean? A Rick Howard, you know what I mean? Like a DC shoe or a girl board, like it was like, yeah, you know what I mean? It was crazy. Like I was like blown away. I was like, dude, there's pros, like these guys do this for a living, and like. Right there, I was like, I love skateboarding so much. It was like, I always wanted to be a pro athlete of some, like, you know, when I was younger, of some sort. And the second, like, I realized I could gun for it for skating, like, dude, I charged that shit. You know what I mean? And I was just, the OCD kicked in me, and I was relentless about, like, making sure I accomplished that at all costs in any which way, form possible, you know? So I really didn't have, like, an influence per se. No one helped me in the beginning. In fact, when I left to Orange County, I had like $10 in my pocket, and I lived out of my car, and I just did labor work in a deck manufacturing plant. And I'm talking about like sketchy stuff. Like I would cut the boards. You know what I mean? I work with like lacquer and take off paint, and we'd screen print.
So
a bunch of sketchy stuff,
like
dude.
Living in your car.
I did that like for like a year, you know?
No way.
But I did it because I needed to be in Orange County where the photographers were and the videographers
exactly. You know, you got to be up there. That's where everything happens.
And I would enter the contests there, and then I started winning some, and then companies are like, hey, would you wear this shirt for the next one? And I was like, yeah, I'll wear it. And they're like, okay, here's some free stuff. And got to a point where I wasn't paying for anything on my board, and I had a sponsor for everything. And then when I started winning enough contests, that's when I became an AM. You know, and then I got my first AM check. My first AM check was from a shoe company called NSS. And they gave me $500 check for winning first place in a contest in San Diego. And from there on, it was off, dude. I started winning more stuff. That's when like Power Bar turned me pro. And then I had like that Power Bar box.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
That was like at Target and Walmart, and then that I went from a $500 check to a signing. They gave me $5,000 when I signed with Power Bar. You know what I mean? I had my own box, so I went jump. You know what I mean? And then at that point, I found myself like now I was able to buy my own car. I had my own apartment, and like it was ridiculous. I was doing it all riding a piece of wood, and so I wasn't homeless anymore. I got an apartment. You know what I mean? But I was doing it, and I wasn't like rich, but I was just making a living, getting by, just skating.
Yeah, doing what you love.
Yeah, I was just skating.
That's what everyone wants to do. Right?
Yeah, so I was just like, sometimes I was just barely making the rent, but I was literally doing it, riding a freaking skateboard. And like, to me, that was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dope. So I really didn't have any like influence other than just like, how do I say it? Like when you're on the bottom of something, sometimes you need to be at the bottom in order to like, because once you're so low to the ground, all you could do is look up. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where I was. And it was like, you know what? All I could do was go up. You know what I mean? And so I just wanted to climb out of that well, you know? And I fought for that, dude. And it's not luck. When I became professional in skateboard and I started getting paid, I fought for that shit. You know what I mean? I worked my butt off to get to where I had to get to. And just against all odds and everything that I had to go through, dude, I did it, man. And I mean, I wasn't like, you know, household name or whatever, you know what I mean? Like my brother's a household name, you know? But I am pretty stoked that like I was the first from the Valley to do that, you know what I mean? To make a living skateboarding, you know, to be a professional, to actually get paid, you know what I mean? To go to like a store as big as I know this considers selling out, right? But like a store as big as Target or Walmart and here's a cool story.
Yeah.
I was at Target the day that supposedly the box came out. I didn't know it came out, right? I went into Target to buy a gallon of milk because I was going to eat cereal at the apartment that I now had, and I was stoked. So I was like, oh, I'm getting my groceries, right? There's a woman in front of me, soccer mom, typical looking soccer mom in front of me. In her cart, and the baby, where you sit the little baby seat in the shopping cart, was a Power Bar box facing me, okay? And it was me on the back.
No, so
she didn't know who the hell I was. So here's the thing that I underestimated about that whole thing. The Power Bar box that they gave me was on something called the Triple Threat bar, and that's basically a Snickers bar. So like they don't even have to know who the heck I am to want to buy the box because the freaking bars that they gave me in the box was like the highest selling like flavor they had. It was based as a sneaker bar, dude. You know what I mean? So like people were just buying it like left and right, you know? So of course I got signed like a second year and a third year, and right now I'm still the only skateboarder on the roster. I've been there for so many years with Power Bar, so they've taken care of me. That's,
You've been
been
on
pretty
Power
awesome.
Bar for that long?
Yeah,
no idea.
still on, dude. Yeah, on their website I still have a bio. I'm like the only skateboarder that's on there. So I go way back with them.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I wouldn't call that selling out. There's no such thing as selling out.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Some people say that like in the core skaters or whatever.
Yes.
But I mean, nowadays, I mean, dude,
You gotta eat.
people wearing Thrasher that don't never even step on their board in their life. You know what I mean? So like, I wasn't selling that. I was just like getting it where I could.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
exactly.
dude, man.
Yeah, you gotta take those opportunities.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
You
Like,
know,
I don't want to work at the McDonald's. Like, I want to
No.
ride my board. So if this is gonna help me pay my rent, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Buy myself my car, like, you know what I mean? When I went to go like buy my car, I remember I went with my dad and like I went to buy the car and I pulled out cash, and I remember kind of seeing him kind of trip out like, what the heck? So, you know what I mean? And the dealer's like, you're paying cash? Like, what do you do? Like my freaking application said occupation skateboarder. You know
No
what I mean?
way.
And I was like paying cash on the
That's
car.
pretty badass.
And they didn't even want me to pay cash because they wanted me to like have to do payments.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, no, I'm ready to pay it right now. Like, here it is. You know what I mean? I had like them all wrapped, like hundreds. It was all from skating. You know what I mean? At that time, like when it was just hot. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just, I did it, and I was just hyped at that point.
Yeah,
you
see,
know?
more people got to be motivated like that nowadays.
Just dude,
man.
it's just
Exactly.
what I just wanted that more than anything.
Yeah,
you know
gotta
what I mean?
do it.
I just wanted that more than anything, dude. And I hope to. I'd like to say I instilled some of that in my brother. You know what I mean? Try to mentor him.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So I mean, I got him his first board when he was 3 years old. You know, so and now he skates for like Adidas and like, you know what I mean?
I actually saw
Primitive.
the I think what shoe was it that just came out? Saw them in the Adidas ad, and
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty bad. I was
Yeah.
actually watching Nine Club
yeah,
yesterday. No,
yeah.
like,
He's
last
popped
week,
up
I
on
saw
there.
his Najera board
Yeah.
in the back, like
the background.
Najera,
Yeah,
I saw when he came out in Nine Club Experience, but I also saw his board in the background. I was like, no way, look at this.
yeah. That was the
sick.
Salabanzi episode. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. That was
Yeah.
the last one that
yeah.
came out. I
Pretty
think.
cool, man. Yeah, I watched that show all
I
the
was
time.
stoked. It's so surreal to see that. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long time coming though. You know,
Yep.
again, it's not luck.
yep,
It's a long
all that
time
hard
coming.
work and dedication, it pays off.
Yeah, I mean, calculate that. Like, I started him when he was 3. You know what I mean? That's a long time. He's up there to 2 decades skating now too. So, at the same time, remember that like, if you do anything for 20 years, you're gonna be good at it with playing chess or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then the second part of that question was about a brand, starting your own brand, right?
Exactly.
Um,
Start your influence and starting a company.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, well, like again, I said like I didn't really have like an influence. I just had to like hustle myself. You know what I mean? Because there wasn't anything to help anyone to help me. No one looked out for me, and I had to do it myself. And sometimes that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever wait for someone to do something for you. Like, if you have a dream, like you got to take action towards that. You know? So you got to do that. But in regards to like company, I had a brand many years ago, and essentially I had it for probably like close to like 9 to 10 years, and I actually ended up selling it off. So that was a success in itself, because the brand was called Struggle Skateboards, and it actually wasn't struggling anymore. So I actually had an offer, so I was like, let's do it.
Yeah, that's pretty sick when I heard
Yeah.
about that. You finally like getting rid of Struggle. That was,
Yeah,
that was,
I actually
that's cool.
still own the logo.
Oh no way! So you still have like
Yeah.
some rights to the logo and stuff.
I actually only own the logo. I have no rights to the name.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I sold it
rights
off a
to the-
long time
okay,
ago.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
No,
I skate for 6 Star Skateboards out of Michigan. So, and I like that because I don't have to do that back end of the work. You know what I mean? I just skate. I can just skate for them and just worry about that. Although I do have a comic book store now, so I have a different kind of business. But at the same time, I like it because it kind of takes me away. Like, I do my skating and then I do my comic stuff. You know what I mean? Whereas before it was like skate company and skateboard. That's just too much. You know what I mean? I need to kind of vary it up a bit.
Yeah,
you know?
no, you gotta change everything up. Like I'm
Yeah.
the same way. I can't just do one thing. I'll get bored.
Yeah.
quick. Not bored, but
Yeah.
I'm burnt out. I never like to get burnt out on something.
Yeah. I got to switch it up, keep it interesting.
wow.
So, I mean, my best advice was starting a brand. For number one, the name is big. The name is very important. Do your research and make sure that the name's not taken for one. Make sure there's nothing similar in that field, you know? And then if you're really serious about it, make a couple products, find your customer base, you know? My best advice is try to find something that's a little more unique, because there's a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of brands, like there might be a lot of clothing brands, but might not be a lot of this kind of brand. You know what I mean? Or if you're gonna do that, you got to do it a different way. You know what I mean? You got to figure out your niche. You know what I mean? Figure out how you're gonna do it, and worry about all the copyright stuff after you've gotten a website and you've picked up like your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you start getting out there, do a lot of like shows, conventions, festivals, have your booth like and things like that because you network with people. That's always really helped. You know what I mean? I know when I first opened my comic book store, it's not it's a brand in a sense. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But we had a booth at Warp Tour in San Diego, and dude, we had a lot of people.
No way.
come
How that
out.
did? I didn't know
Really
that
good, man.
that Warped
Really,
Tour.
really good. Actually, we got that
Nice.
hooked up through Valiant Comics.
Oh no way! They have
Yeah.
like an affiliation with Warped Tour.
They were the sponsor last year. Yeah.
No way. That's
So I
pretty
actually got to
cool.
do a skateboard. Oh yeah, that board. Yeah. I actually got to do a limited edition skateboard. It was limited.
I'll go ahead and pull that one up on the screen.
Yeah.
That's,
So yeah, we did that Valiant board. That was really cool. That was an honor. That board sold out a long time ago. In fact, the board, I saw it last. It was going for like $80-something or upwards higher on eBay. So it started picking up in value.
That's a limited run, right?
Yeah,
I think I saw
actually,
some letters
yeah,
on
actually,
it.
cool story. I went to Chicago Comic Con
Uh-huh.
and I was walking the floor, and I saw two guys with the board on their backs, and they were getting it signed by all the Valiant people, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, guys?" And they were tripping out that
Because
like
you
I
were
was
just right
there.
there.
They're like, dude, we're gonna like mail it to you to sign it." I was like, "Dude, let's do it right now. Let's do it right now." And they're just tripping out, but I was tripping out because I saw the boards. It's like, dude, my boards, and there's only X amount of them. You know what I mean? So these guys
And you were
got.
just at the Chicago Comic Con enjoying
Random.
it, right? You were just
Random.
there to check it out.
Dude, I was there because of the retail summit. Every
Okay.
year there's like
Oh,
a
no way.
retailer
Okay.
summit for like the vendors, you know, for the
Wow.
comic
So
book
you get
stores,
the
I mean.
exclusive like.
Yeah, we get like some
know-how and
exclusive
everything,
books,
you
and we get the ins and outs. Like there's
Okay.
stuff that I know that's gonna come out that I'm not supposed to say
Exactly.
from
okay.
Marvel or DC, and they no video or whatever. Like for instance, like when in the new Marvel movie, well, Infinity War, right,
Mhm.
the recent one, when Thor had like the Groot freaking the weapon, the handle or whatever. I knew about that like, dude, so long
Oh, so you
before,
get
and I
some
wasn't supposed to say
spoilers
anything.
and stuff. That's pretty. I mean,
Yeah.
if you get to know all that.
Oh,
that's
they
great.
show us
That's like-
everything. I know stuff right now I'm not supposed to
man,
even
that's
say.
like with great responsibility comes great power.
Yeah, I heard
With
it must
great
have
power
Stan
came
Lee.
great responsibility.
Yeah.
I have that backwards. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it sounds.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I like.
Yeah, no,
I've
that's
seen
cool.
that like I can't
That's
talk about, but
badass.
it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool things that are on store
Yeah,
in
that's-
store for it. I remember seeing like the Ocean Master and the Black Manta costume for the new Aquaman movie. I saw that long time ago because like the companies that make the merchandise, they're making these things way ahead of time. So like you have to sign NDA agreement, and then they take you behind this black curtain and they show you the new merchandise because you have to pre-order it. So like they're showing us stuff that we're like the general public's not supposed to see, but they need us to pre-order, And then at the retail summit, the comic book companies are showing us things that are going to happen in future issues and story arcs and stuff like that we're supposed to know ahead of time also. So
No way.
it's pretty wild, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty sick. I
Yeah.
think I signed an agreement like that once when I
Yeah.
was working on a film.
Oh, that yeah, same
Some
thing, dude.
scary shit.
Same
man.
thing. It
If
is,
you
yeah. 'Cause
reveal the secret, or like if you spoil this, it's like $500,000.
dude,
like,
it's crazy.
Lawsuit, and
Yeah,
it's like, oh, man.
that's why I have to be picky about some of the stuff I post on my
Yeah,
social
I
media
could
too.
imagine.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I have to be careful about it.
know.
But yeah, pretty crazy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Shoot,
Yeah.
well, I wish we had more time.
Yeah.
Man, it's for
Hey,
real.
man.
But yeah, we were gonna talk about I think a giveaway, right?
Yeah,
And
dude,
we-
so,
and plug in whatever you want right now.
Yeah,
if
so
you
I got
anything
two
new coming
giveaways.
up.
I mean, I don't know how you want to do it. If you want to do your own like Facebook contest or
Uh-huh.
something, or I don't know if you have like live user questions, whatever you want to do, man. But
Uh-huh.
anyways, I'm contributing some stuff. This little card is for a free comic book at our store of the new release stuff that we have. Like we have some new Marvel and DC stuff. However you want to do it, dude. This is a little
Okay.
card. We have it
Yeah,
signed.
definitely gotta set that up right
One
there.
free comic book at MetaHumans Comics in El Centro, 1560 Ocotillo Drive, Suite H. It's down the street from Southwest High School. And and also I got this is really cool. I actually had a Highbox shirt that I got right when I signed on with Highbox, but it was a size large, and I wear extra large. So I'm gonna give that out too to pump up and give some exposure to Highbox and get someone out there representing it. Let's see if we get the shirt over here. So yeah. Cool. So let's do this one too. So this is brand new. I never wore it. Just that it's a large and I wear XL. But yeah, so someone out there can represent. You know what I mean? Highbox clothing, Highbox skate shop. Pretty dope. So yeah, Ryan, however you want to.
Yeah, actually, yeah, everybody go ahead and check out the Sketchy Lounge Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and have the contest rules posted up on there. and you could get a chance to win this awesome shirt and a free comic book at
Yeah, yeah. You
MetaHumans.
can do 2 different prizes or whatever. You know, what I mean, however you
Or
want to
yeah,
do
two
it.
different. We'll see how we can get that.
If you want to give
done.
away the DVD, go for it. I'll give you another
Alrighty.
copy. You know what I mean? 3 prizes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No,
Anyways, first giveaway over here on Sketchy Lounge.
yeah,
right?
that'd be
So
great.
what's
And
up,
we haven't
dude?
had any giveaways yet.
Yeah.
This will be the
So,
first.
Yes, we go, man. We got some cool stuff to give away. And yeah, thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, of course, man.
Go way
It's
back,
great to have
man.
you.
Do you, dude? I'm sure you're working on something right now,
Shoot,
dude.
I'm so much.
Dude, did you do something for the film festival?
I did.
You did?
I did, and I already
Oh.
submitted it, and I'm waiting for it to be reviewed.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
looking forward to seeing it, man.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be something everyone's seen already, but it's like a re-edit.
Cool, man.
So-
Cool. Wait, is it Cool Lizard?
Yeah,
or
it's
what?
Cool.
Oh,
Lizard.
that's what's up,
Yeah, that's
dude.
what's coming
Yeah.
out, Cool Lizard, and
Hell yeah, dude.
yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be at the Requiem for a Psychopath trailer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Premiere Saturday.
Is that in the festival?
No, he's not submitting it to the festival.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's gonna have his own little premiere at
Okay.
SDSU.
Oh, cool, man. The one in Calexico? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
the one in Calexico. So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be awesome.
That's
but
what's up, man.
other than that, just Sketchy Lounge and
Cool, man.
Dude, I'm skating again.
That's what's
I'm
up,
skating
dude.
a shitload.
Yeah, I saw those varial flips on lock.
Yeah, they're
man.
cleaner now. You know, I found out this little secret. We were talking about getting hurt earlier and
Uh-huh.
stuff. I always took like a lot of impact to my knees and my feet and stuff,
Yeah.
and I would get scared. You know, get a little nervous when
Yeah,
skating.
yeah.
Dude, I bought insoles. Those
Dude.
Aaron Hamoki insoles.
Oh, the
The-
Remind?
Yeah, that space foam. Yeah,
Is
I
it
think
Remind
no,
or
it's
footprint?
Footprint.
Yeah, I've had some of those
Oh,
before.
dude, those are
Yeah.
amazing. They changed
Yeah.
my skating up.
Yeah, the Etceteras are really
Crazy.
good too. Etceteras, it's Ronnie Krieger's brand. Those are the ones that I skate. Etceteras.
Yeah, I never knew those
Um,
things help so much. Like insoles. I was skating my old skate shoes. All my skate shoes are old. To
Yeah.
like they're paper thin insoles, the stock ones.
Yeah, the Etcetera insoles have like a Primo pad. It's like this rock
Yeah,
hard thing in the middle.
I think the footprints have something also because I landed primo the other day.
Yeah.
Didn't get hurt.
Yeah. Dude, awesome, man. Hell yeah, dude. Skateboarding,
Got
bro.
knock on wood. Okay, well, all right, guys.
Yep.
You're probably just gonna be hearing the audio now, and thanks for tuning in. Go ahead, subscribe, like, comment. We'd like to get your involvement here on the show. Get asked more questions, and check out MetaHuman Skate Shop. It's right there. And
MetaHumans
yeah,
Comics.
I mean, MetaHumans Comics. Right next to Highbox Skate Shop. Shout out to Highbox. And yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in.